Hello everyone and welcome to this video. It's a review of the Samsung Galaxy S3. As you can see in front of you, this is the blue one. This is my friend, so it's not brand spanking new. As you can see on the front, we have the screen. Now this is a 720 by 1280 HD Super AMOLED screen. It's a 4.8 inch screen, so it's really massive. The phones you've seen before, maybe the iPhone has only got a 4-inch screen, and this 4.8 inch screen is really big, really massive in your hand. 16 million pixels I think it is, something along those lines. On the bottom here you've got the physical kind of home button. I know it's not used for home on Android, but that's what I describe it as. You've got the buttons on either side, you'll see in a minute. At the top you've got the earpiece, a light sensor, a front-facing camera. On the right-hand side we've got the power button or standby button. On the left-hand side we've got the volume rocker up and down. On the top there's the headphone jack and the little slot to open the back. And on the bottom we've got the micro USB port. So if we start her up, come to the lock screen, I'll just unlock that without showing you the code. Go. So here we have the desktop, or the home screen, or whatever you like to call it on Android. This is running Android 4.0, so ice cream sandwich. You can't really see it amazingly on this, I'm sorry. Super swish, you know, they've got the old interface down to a T here. The background with the drips is really quite cool. Interface is everything you expect from Android, so you've got the app drawer that can go left and right to show you all your apps, very iPhone-esque. All the apps are available there. You've got your widgets, so these are all the ones you can put on your desktop. If you go down here you've also got the back button and the menu button. They only show if you press them, which is quite snazzy. At the top you've got the drop down, just like you have on all Android. You can turn on and off the Wi-Fi, GPS, screen rotation, power saving mode. You've got your what's going on, so notifications. This is packing a 1.4 gigahertz processor, I believe. It's got a 2100 milliamp battery, so that's apparently up to 650 minutes of 3G standby, which is not at all bad. The camera on the back here, along with the LED flash, has got, and the speaker, has 8 megapixels. The front facing camera, I believe, is 1.9 megapixels. You can get this phone with 16, 32 or 64 gigabytes of memory. There's no SD card slot, I don't think. When you're comparing it to the iPhone, obviously the case is quite plasticky. It's not the worst I've seen in any phone, but it's, you know, not the best either. You drop this a couple of times and it's soon going to smash up. If you've seen the drop test videos comparing, say, the iPhone, I think it was against the iPhone 4S, this didn't survive half as well. I guess they have to skip somewhere. The screen really is what you're paying for here, though. You're really getting the big screen. The camera there. The camera, now this camera function is very much like the iPhone actually, with the buttons at the top and the rocker to choose between choose between photo and camera, and then you've got the preview of the previous pictures here, all your different settings like phone rotation, flash, framing, all the settings, things like that. Go back home. On this version of Android they've got a thing that's very much like Siri, Google Voice, so you can do all the things pretty much that Siri can do. Double tap the home button here. Send a text message to James Scott saying hello.
Here is your message. Ready to send it.
Send.
Sending message.
There you go. So that has sent me a message to my phone.
Okay, I sent it.
Yep, very much like Siri. All the same kind of functions. It's also got integration with all the Google stuff. So whereas Siri you can't control video, that kind of thing, this can go on YouTube. All sorts of really good stuff. The processor on this is really quite snappy. It's, you know, where previous versions of Android on previous phones it's been really sluggish, this is literally like an iPhone, so it's super snappy, and when you load up something it's just super quick. The Play Store, straight in, there it is, very nice. From the home screen you can get to a task manager, which is really elegant and simple to use. You just hold down the middle button there and that brings up the task manager. You can, oh yeah, I see what I mean. You can scroll up and down to see all the tasks you've got on the go. I think you can get rid of them by swiping them to the side, which is really quite cool. Much more intuitive than the iPhone, where you have to hold down the icon and then press the minus button. Oh yeah, at the bottom there you've got the removal option or the task manager, which I believe is just like memory, and you can see storage and that kind of. The screen's so big on this, it's hard to keep it in shot. Another really cool feature of this, multitasking wise, is the ability to watch videos whilst you're doing other things. So if you go into the gallery here and you play a video, I just mute it. I play the video. At the bottom here I can press this button here and it puts it into a pop-out player on the home screen, or if I press home I can probably get to it. There you go. So that's brought this video onto the home screen with me. I can move it around. I guess it stays on top, so I can, for example, go on the internet and carry on watching the video. I can browse Google, do my emails, whatever I like, while still watching this video. That's a really cool thing. Is that a feature of Ice Cream Sandwich, or is it just a Samsung?
I think it's just a Samsung, but it may be available on other Ice Cream Sandwich phones now.
That's funky actually, I like that. Tapping on it again obviously takes it back into the player.
Turn it sideways.
Oh yeah, if you turn it sideways, just like any other phone, you get the full screen, super widescreen version. Looks really nice on the massive screen as well. Okay, and another cool feature of this phone, I'm not sure if it's an Android specific thing or if it's specific to this phone, is contact linking. So on your contacts list, where you've got multiple people with different accounts, say their Google account, their Facebook account, and whatever, you can, I think you hold down on them, you can click join contact, and then you press your other contact you want to join it to, and then you have the joint contact between their Google account and their Facebook account. So yeah, I've pretty much gone over that. Overall guys, this is a really, really good phone, pretty much top of the range at the moment. You can get this is probably the Samsung equivalent of the iPhone 5 or the HTC, what's the top of the range HTC at the moment? The HTC One X. Obviously with this you're getting a much bigger screen. Build quality maybe is not quite as good as the Apple, but if you're looking for Android, for all the snazzy stuff you can do with Android, then this is a really good phone to pick up. If you have been, thank you for watching, and please press subscribe up here for our future videos, and if you click the links in the bottom I'll show you the specs of this on the Samsung website, and you can also see my social links. Boom.